Hi everyone. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Welcome to my live. I'm gonna be working in my traveler's notebook. So let's see. I'm going to be documenting. Hi Kyra. Hello Mel and Sherry. Hi everybody, welcome. I hope you guys can hear me well. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today on this Sunday. I can't believe it's August. It's like passing by so fast. Hello, Allie. Yes, Stitch is doing well. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Great. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm going to be working in my traveler's notebook today. I'm going to be documenting John Lewis. I've done this before. I do this a lot, actually. I have a few videos on my channel where I usually cut out an important person, somebody who has passed away, and I document them in my traveler's notebook. And of course, I have to document John Lewis. So I went ahead and trimmed him out of my photo because what I usually do is stamp out flowers and add the flowers kind of surrounding the person I'm documenting. Hey Tashi, hello everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. So I'm gonna do that today. It's probably gonna take me a little bit of time to stamp these out and trim them out, but I thought it would be fun to just sit and chat and do that. I had stamped these out last week, I think, or the week before when I did my, what was it, my stamping tutorial and sharing tidbits about stamping. So I thought I would use them, and I'm just gonna literally build them or build off of these colors. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do, actually I'll show you real quick. I looked through my Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook and I thought this pattern would work well. I wanted something simple because I'm gonna be using some colorful flowers here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this aside. I'm gonna be using 2 stamp sets. I've shared this stamp set with you guys last time. I had purchased this from scrapbook.com. Now, when I went into scrapbook.com to link this stamp set, because sometimes I try to link things I know I'm going to be using in my live, there was only one left. So I also linked Altenews website as well, if you're interested. I'm also going to be using scrapbook.com's, no, not scrapbook.com, Studio Calico's newest subscription stamp set. Love this stamp set. I've used it already, and I think I could use some of these words, maybe even the speech bubble, because I do want to use this quote from John Lewis on my spread. I haven't decided if I'm going to stamp it like basically with bold letters on the side, or if I'm going to stamp it in the speech bubble, or stamp the speech bubble around it and add it to my flowers. We'll see when I get there. But those are the 2 stamp sets I'm going to be using. And I'm just going to go ahead and start by stamping my flowers here. I'm going to put this aside real quick. And we're just going to get right into it. I am going to also be using, let me open this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to also be using some Close to My Heart ink pads. I grabbed colors that I already used for these, and I also added to them thinking maybe these would work. I grabbed these and I grabbed these as well. Really pretty colors, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna stamp as many as I can and then kind of trim them out while I'm chatting with you guys. Oh, that's awesome, Stephanie. Yes, I love the ink pads from Beth, or Close to My Heart, but I always have Beth's link down below for you guys if you want to purchase any of these ink pads. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this pretty Pixie. I don't know if it's gonna match with my already stamped out, but I think that's a Pixie. I used that one and I believe it's Pixie. So I'm gonna go with maybe this flower here. I don't have a lot of flowers stamped out, so I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that out. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on this chat real quick while I'm stamping. Oh, so that was not the Pixie. So what I'm thinking that might have, oops, been the peach, because I really like that color. So I'm gonna try the peach. Let's see if that's it. Okay, so let's see. No, that's not even it. Which one did I use? Okay, we're trying a different one now. I can't figure out which color I used for that. It might have not even been one of my close to my heart, was it? Okay, last one. We're trying the smoothie. If that's not it, then I'm torn. I don't know what I used. Just trying to make sure that I get ink on all of my stamp here. These stamps, because they're so like bold, it's not even that one. So I guess I used a different ink pad. It's not a big deal. I'm trying to think, maybe it was my favorite scrapbook.com. Let's try it. It could have been the Carnival. So we're already starting on bad, what is it, bad foot or whatever? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think I got it. This happens to me all the time. I will try all my ink pads because that's something, I'm okay with that because, you know, when you try out all your inks, this would totally work. I think that was the peach. And it would just add, you know, a colorful look to your spread. So I'm gonna put that aside, probably use it later. I love this, the peacock. And let me move this side. I'm gonna try to bring in some blue as well because, or this dark blue, because I think it will help mute down all the colors of the flowers and the leaves. We'll probably stamp one of these as well, like a bigger one. And trim them out. And this is really, really easy to do, you guys. I always say this, like, just stamping out your flowers, I would totally have stamped this out earlier than this, but honestly, I didn't even know what I was gonna create. And I did wanna, like, document John Lewis and things like that. So I thought, you know what, I'll just do it in my live and chat while I'm stamping these flowers out. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys had a great week and weekend. It's been crazy here. My son is moving out soon, and I'm getting him ready for this big move that I'm dreading. But, you know, trying to get everything ready for him. But that's life. Kids move out at some point. That's so pretty. Isn't that so pretty? Love that. Wow. I should stamp another flower with that, but I already have those, so no, forget it. I have to stamp something like different colors. This is my, like, I have this issue where when I love a color, I stick to it in everything. I just stamp everything in that color. So I have to change it up. It's so scary, Pam. I hate it. I think on a, like a freshman moving out is already scary, but now with the pandemic, it's just horrible. And honestly, we were hoping they would change to online, but they have not. So yeah, he's even though half of his classes ended up online now, which is ridiculous because I think it's so stupid to get these kids going and living in the dorms to end up doing all their classes online. I think it's just being, it's just not cool. Let me see. That I have so many photos? Is that what you mean? Like from every week? By the way, I always say this, I don't take a lot of photos, by the way. I take photos at the right moment. That's what I call it. I really don't think you need loads of photos to document, I think, actually I should go with these smaller, to document your week. And you don't need a lot, especially that I don't, let's say, add a lot of photos to my project life. As you guys know, my project life is very simple, and I just, you know, stick to certain stories to add in my project life. So I always recommend it. I have a Project Life 101 class. I always have it linked in my videos, and not because I'm giving that class that it's a good class. I like that class because I put a lot of heart in it, and I shared a lot of techniques and how I take my photos, why I take certain photos, how I, you know, stick to certain things while creating my project life. It's so helpful. It's not just for, you know, beginners or anything like that. It's for everybody. And it's just things that I wish I knew. I think I'm good. Maybe I should stamp a little bit more. It's just things that I wish I knew before I started Project Life. And I even share mistakes that I did when I started Project Life. I'm trying to go through these real quick and see if I wanted to add more. I don't think I have enough flowers. Let's add some more flowers. Okay. I want to add a lighter shade of yellow. Did I already stamp this? I don't think I stamped this one. Let's try it. Is that the one I just stamped? No, this is lighter for sure. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Oh, wow, Pam. No, my daughter, my high schooler, she is going to be online. So I'm happy about that. Not worried about her. She's good. But my son has to move in, which is crazy. Oh, we just literally started, Carmen. So you did not miss out on anything. And I'll share in a bit what I'm doing. But I'm going to stamp these out. I think we're good for now. And if I want to add more to my spread, I can always come back to the stamp set and stamp out more flowers. Now, I did want to chat about a few things that I wrote down. I'm actually prepared about what I want to talk about for the first time. I'm probably like gonna start and then talk about something else. But anyways, so recently I got a few comments about the ads in my videos and that they're annoying, or, you know, that they stopped watching the video because there's so many ads. I think it was one of my lives. So I don't mind people complaining. I don't think everybody has to, you know, be okay with what I do or what I share or whatever. But as a creator, and all the creators, you have to remember the amount of work we put into our channels and Instagram and wherever they are, TikTok, whatever the case is. They're really not getting paid. We really are not getting paid. It's not like I'm a millionaire off of YouTube. What I'm sharing is basically free. And you get pennies for the ads that YouTube adds in your videos that you worked really, really hard to create. So when creators let YouTube add videos, don't be angry with them. It's basically, they're trying to give you free content. It's not coming out of your pocket. So it's okay if you have to watch an ad or two. Skip the ad. You don't have to watch the whole, the whole thing. Just, it's okay. And it's a great way to support your creator. Just that 25-second ad shouldn't be a big deal. Now, I usually in my lives, once I'm done, I go back in and try to like remove some of those ads that YouTube like puts in between my video, because I don't like a million ads every 5 seconds for sure. That's just aggravating. But again, to support your favorite creator, like their videos, watch that ad. It's not a big deal. Use their affiliate links. I appreciate you guys so much because you use my affiliate links. It doesn't cost you anything, but the creator gets a little commission because they shared something with you that you enjoyed and you purchased through their link. So I always just say this, just remember that I can easily charge you for lives. I can easily charge my subscribers for all kinds of things, Patreon, anything I wanted to do. And, charge you whatever the case is, 5, 20, 30 bucks. But I don't want to do that. And that's why I do these classes on the side, because if you do want to support me and you do like my content, then you can just purchase it. But I still want to give you free content all the time. And I put so much time into sharing that with you guys, or so much time into creating them. That's what I'm trying to say. So always remember, before you start complaining to a creator, think of how long it takes to get a video out there for you. It's not a 5-minute situation. I spend my evenings like with the TV on and editing videos. That's literally a weekly thing because I try to get my videos ready for you guys every week. And sometimes I post 2 or 3 videos and the extras, the Instagram and all that good stuff. So just remember that. You know what? I always say this, like, you don't have to have, what am I trying to say? Okay, so you know how sometimes you look at other crafters, Instagram, YouTube, whatever the case is, and they are creating so many different types of projects and so many different types of styles of projects. You kind of get tempted to do the same project, and you don't have to do that. Be yourself, do your thing. You don't have to follow what everybody is creating or how they're creating it. So if I'm doing Project Life and I do Project Life in a certain way, that doesn't mean it's the right way. There's so many different ways to do Project Life, and there's so many different ways to showcase your style. Never follow others just because that's what everybody else is doing. I hope I'm making sense. I love certain projects, my Traveler's Notebook and my Project Life. And if other people are I got cut off, you guys, sorry. Let me move this up front a little bit. Are we back? Okay, we're back. I missed so much of the chat because we got cut off. Let me see if I can go back and read it. Yes, I think if you watch up to 25 seconds of the ad, the creator gets paid. Am I right, guys? My creators here, Tashi and Kyra. See, oh yeah. Yeah, I totally understand, Tashi. I do that too. I'll be watching YouTube and editing. There, Kyra answered some questions. Thank you, Kyra. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I appreciate everybody who uses my links and watches my ads. I truly appreciate that. When I started, I basically I never started for the money or for the popularity or anything like that. There was just, let's say, content that I was missing. And I thought maybe I can share what I know. And that's why I started. And of course, the extra cash, which is not much, you guys, again, really helps to keep this hobby going and for me to be able to share with you all the things. Is my internet playing stupid now? I don't know what's up with the internet. We've had problems with our internet lately. Is it blurry for you guys too? Let's see. Thank you so much, Carmen. I truly, truly appreciate it. It means so much to me. I can't even explain it. And I also wanted to thank everybody who contacted me and asked me about the bombing that happened in Lebanon. A lot of people contacted me on Instagram. That was so sweet, asking if my family lives in Lebanon and if I have family in Lebanon. I'm actually not Lebanese. They are our neighbors in the Middle East. My family is from Palestine and Jordan. So, but a lot of my friends live in Lebanon. I know a lot of people in Lebanon, and I'm so grateful that they're all safe and their families are okay. But it was horrible and horrendous. And if you can donate, definitely do that. They are already in a crisis before this even happened. They have a horrible government and every penny counts. So if you wanted to donate, I would donate to the Red Cross for Lebanon. Okay, so but I really appreciate people asking me about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're good with the blurriness. Yes, exactly, Kyra. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think it's my internet. It's all whack and stuff. Thank you, Ali. Thank you so much. And the thumbs up and the comments on the videos as well help. Like if you didn't want to watch the ad, that pushes my videos up and recommends them to more crafters and things like that. So that's so appreciated as well. Okay, so what I wanted to do was add my photo. I will not stick the edges down because I might end up tucking some of these flowers. So I'll just add some. If I wanted to, I can go back in. Maybe I'll add him to the side because something like that. Or no, I like it in the middle. It's okay if his shoulders are cut off. I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna set him, center him right there. And we're gonna start. So basically, I just go with the flow. I just start adding flowers and kind of tucking some behind others, you know, just kind of playing around with it. Sometimes I will cut around my flower, something like that. Like I just cut a little curve to tuck because I want it to go over him as well, like over his head as well. So let's see, the green might work. That green is pretty. Something like that. And it's just basically going through your flowers and seeing what works. I like that actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some tape to that. let's do that. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Christy. You guys are awesome. Lath is on here? Oh my gosh. Lath, go away. Lath is in the chat room. I guess you're really bored, Lath, if you're in our crafty chat room. That's true as well, Kyra. I've noticed that. A lot of people have told me that they miss my videos because YouTube has not recommended the videos to them. I don't know if I should add a flower up there. Let's see if I can find something. I'm going to trim it down, actually. Yeah, he's always spying on me. Which friends? Which friends are following or watching Lath? Okay, so I'm literally just trying to fill out the space around my photo here and kind of creating, I'm gonna bring in some of the yellow, but that's the same right here. Hold on. No, actually we'll do the smaller ones. So I also like to kind of play around with the sizes as well. You don't want to add all your larger pieces on one spot and then the smaller ones on the other. I don't know what's happening with my voice. Sorry. So, you know, kind of also move around your colors. Don't add all your blues next to each other or all the gray. You definitely don't want to do that. Okay, I noticed I didn't bring in my pink yet, so I'm gonna grab this one and add that. Maybe somewhere around here. I think I'm gonna have to add some more flowers. Yeah, our internet has been horrible the past few days. Oh, Minecraft, yeah. Is he complaining about me? Well, I keep telling Lath that he can complain all he wants, because once he moves out, he's gonna be calling me and being like, "Mom, I miss you so much." And I'll let you guys know when the first time he does it, like how long it's gonna take him to do that. I'm trying to think, actually. I will cut here, right in the center, so I can kind of, does that look wrong? That looks offish. Maybe something like that. I'm trying to see how I'm gonna tuck this behind. I don't want the hardness of the shoulders kind of thing, and that doesn't look right. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. I do want to bring it into the opposite side. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm missing out on the chat here. I'm really focused on this. No, I'm not going to do that. I want to bring them, hold on. I want to bring it to the opposite side real quick so I can, I guess I already made up my mind that I'm not going to do the big quote. I'm going to do the small quote and use Studio Calico's stamp set. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now I can't get in there. So now I need to pull some of this stuff out. And this is why I like my tape runner, because I can pull things up and not tear it. And then you can stick them back down. If that makes sense. No, it's not this one.
Mom, say hi to my friends.
Hi, guys.
They're big fans.
Now friends are asking what I do on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that's so awesome, Carmen. You have some adult kids. Yes, Amy, exactly. I know he's going to be calling me very, very soon. The next morning, I promise you, I know him so well. And he's going to be like, Mom, I miss you guys. Thank you so much, Amanda. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I want to, you know what I should have done? I probably should have stamped some in black just to mute it down a little bit, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Maybe I'll just stamp some more of the blue and bring in some of the smaller pieces here. Let me see. Okay, let's do this. Something like that. I need to bring in some green over here. So we're trimming some down to help to, you know, not have to stamp some more. I don't want to run out too soon. Let's do this one. Let's see. My thoughts, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to either stamp my quote in that and basically set it over the flowers. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure yet, but that's what I want to do. So we're just gonna go with it and see if it works out. I don't want to cover that pink too much. We'll go like that. Okay. Thank you, Cairo. I know, right? Christy, that's funny. Oh, Texas A&M. I graduated from the University of Texas, UT, from Austin. I love Austin. Yes, Carol, that's what I was hoping for. And once I add that quote, oh, he's an amazing man. And that's why I wanted to create this spread. I think I like that there better. Just bring in some more of that blue. Let's grab this one. I might have to trim some of that. I don't want to waste it all. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull some of this up. And then I can use that small piece, like in these small areas right here. Something like that. What do you guys think? Should I go upwards Or should I make it kind of like a wave? What do you guys think? I can always stamp, because I thought about it right now, I could always stamp maybe like black polka dots or something to fill out the space and mute down the colors. It's a beautiful stamp set. I'm really loving this stamp set. I just purchased it a few weeks ago and I'm just really enjoying it. Thank you, everybody. Yes, he's so excited about starting. I mean, you know, he missed out on so much and he's been stuck at home for a while now. So he's definitely excited. I'm excited for him. I just wish that you know, this pandemic wasn't around. This is really hard on all the kids for sure. I just wish they did it online the first semester just until, you know, this is under control. Hopefully it would be under control by then. This is not going to work. I'll actually do it this way and I'll cover that piece up. The wave. Yeah, I was thinking the wave and then kind of add probably the quote in the center or something. Something like that. Even though maybe most of this is going to be covered up. Let's see, maybe I'll put it like on the bottom. That is one of my favorite quotes from John Lewis. I might have to stamp some more. We are back stamping. Actually, while I'm stamping my flowers, I'll go ahead and stamp that quote speech bubble as well. I'm gonna try to think what colors I need here. I'm liking that blue, so I might stamp one of the flowers in blue. Let's go with, well, this one's actually nice too. I'll stamp this one in blue. And there was a few other things that I wanted to talk about. I'm just looking at my list right now to go over that with you guys. Let's see. Let's see what I was going to talk about. I covered everything. We talked about the monetization, why my videos have ads. Let's see. Oh, and I did let you guys in on the, you know, don't start your project just because everybody else is doing that project. Finish what you are doing. And you don't even have to finish what you started, if that makes sense. I always say, like, don't pressure yourself to finish something if you started a project. Like, who said you have to finish it? Or who said that it has to be done in a certain way, you know? Just do your thing. I'm thinking, I'm trying to think, like, maybe I should stamp in that almond color because it's pretty and I didn't actually add a lot of it. So we're going with that, the almond. That's so pretty. I can't get over it. It's like one of my favorite colors, even though it's so neutral and so basic, but it's just like perfect. Especially to mute down all these beautiful colors as well. Okay. I can always add these. I forgot about these. Off the internet. Google. Yes, Tashi. I'm there. That's like me. My project life. I have to finish my project life. It's a thing because it's one of my favorite projects. I love looking through it. It is a favorite, and that's why I always finish my project life. And I never start my, like, the next year of project life until I'm done with that year. So that's why I am able to finish it. I need a flower, don't I? Trying to see which flower I should be adding. Well, let's go with this one. No, let's go back with this one. Okay. So we're gonna stamp another flower, and then I think that should be enough, like for a layout here. Maybe add it in the sage. And I had just discovered from Beth that the ink pads I have are water-based, right, Beth? They are not pigment. I have been asked a few times, so I thought I would mention that for anybody who's curious. I'm gonna stamp another one because that's a pretty green. Oops. Okay, now I will stamp while I'm at it my speech bubble. Oh, that's really smart, Teresa. But then I would have to write on my vellum piece. Like if I wrote the quote, because I want to use this. But I don't know if you can, like, writing on vellum is really hard. Has anybody, like, is there a pen or something? Maybe I have it that you guys use to write on vellum. You're so funny, Tashi. I'm like the queen of not finishing projects. It's hilarious. I don't have a lot of projects. I know it looks like I do, but I really don't. I literally have my project life, traveler's notebook, and then every once in a while I'll have, like, you know, a project for one of my kids or something. I'm gonna remove the ink from that star. I don't want to add that star because then you can't see my quote. So I just did that. And I'm gonna stamp it. Hopefully that star doesn't get in the way, and even if it was subtle, it's okay. That looks good. Permanent marker. I don't think I have, like, the thin ones. I don't like Sharpies. The Sharpies I have are really, really big. Like, I can't write with them. I do clean my stamps, Diane, with my chamois. This is the absorber I buy from Amazon. It's always linked in my Amazon link. You get like a huge roll, and I just trim them down. And once you wet them, you can just clean your stamp on it. It looks kind of dirty, but it really isn't. I just literally washed it with soap before I started. So that's what I use to clean my stamps. I don't use anything else, honestly. Yeah, but I have it like sitting on the side, so I like literally clean it. You can hear me cleaning it, but not see me. Halloween in our household, Elizabeth, it's a tradition. My best friend and her family and us, we get together every Halloween, and her and I give out candy. We sit outside and wait for the little kids. And my kids, they dress up, and her kids dress up. Our kids are the same age. And they just watch scary movies together while we sit outside and give out candy. So we do it every single year. Hopefully we'll be able to do it this year. We just have dinner together. It's a lot of fun. The kids are older, so we don't really do trick-or-treating or anything like that, but they just love spending the time together. I don't know if Laith and her daughter Sarah will be home because her daughter is moving out as well. But if not, it's just going to be us, Sabine and I, and my best friend, husband, and son. So we'll see. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorites. Even though I never do projects for Halloween, and there's so many beautiful things like kits and Halloween cards and stickers, but I never do projects. I always do layouts, but I never do a full project. And I don't know if you guys know Melissa. Oh my gosh, what's Melissa's name on Instagram, or her last name? She's on the Carrie Bradford's creative team, and she does the October project. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If anyone knows who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about, please let me know. But she does the cutest albums for Halloween. I stamped these on, it has like a, what is it called? A dotted paper. I've shared in my, yes, thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. I stamped, what was I trying to say? My last live, I think it was my last live, I did a stamp, how to stamp, and I shared papers that I use, all that good stuff. So I definitely recommend you go back on it and see that. I used this paper for my stamping. I like the dots in the background. I know a lot of people like to stamp on white paper, but I don't. October Daily. Yeah, I can't think straight. And her work is amazing. Yes. I love the simplicity of her projects. Oh my gosh. She's one of my favorites. I'm always drawn to her spreads so much. And a lot of you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you're not following each other, you should. There's a lot of amazing crafters in here that really do beautiful, beautiful work. I struggle, by the way, with the smaller circles. I don't know about you guys, but gosh, I hate trimming out circles, period. And hopefully this is the last of it and we're good. This is horrible work. Okay, so we're going with it. I think we should be okay. Okay, so let's finish adding my flowers here. I'm bringing in some of this pretty almond color. Okay, I have to lift this a little bit. But maybe, let's see, I don't know if I'll be doing it, but maybe this year I will do a October daily. Because I do end up with a lot of photos. And it's fun to kind of document a whole month in a small album. That would be fun. Because I think she uses 4x4s. And I have loads of 4x4s. Okay, maybe back here. Like that. I need somewhere to put this, so maybe I can tuck this back here. I'm gonna try to tuck that back there and fill out the space here. There we go. I'll add some of these smaller to fill out the empty spots. I should have stamped more of those smaller ones. Okay, I think now I have a situation here that my greens are too close to each other. So I'm pulling these out. Let's tuck this back here. Like that. Like that. Maybe move this up here. I think that's good. I want to use this, so it's gonna have to be tucked somewhere. It's going there. Lifting, lifting. That's the problem. You have to like lift all of it to get this. Just a tiny bit. There we go. And last one. And then we're done with the flowers. Okay. Really cute. Love that. Okay, so Pam, I might have. Oh, yes, I did actually. I did, Tashi. I saw her Positivity Passport. It's gorgeous. Yeah, there's so much like creativity out there. I can't even take it. Yeah, that's a better phrase, I guess. Using he's away at college. Okay. So let's try this. I'm gonna try it like that. I know using it on vellum, like that would have been definitely better, but we're gonna see how this one turns out. I can always change my mind and try the vellum, but I do not have like, well, maybe actually I probably have like scrapbook.com, but I like that. That looks nice, don't you think? And, oh, you know what? There's like, yes. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stamp them and let's try black ink. Maybe it's gonna be too harsh, but I'm gonna try and see. Maybe it will be really good and mute down. So we'll try it actually in black. And if I'm not happy with it, I can always, okay, I think I have to use my smaller scissors. I hate using small scissors. I don't know why I have more control with the big ones, but yeah, we're gonna have to do it with the smaller ones now. Now I'm thinking maybe I should trim them apart as well. Let's see. But I don't want to take up all that time trimming them apart, so I'm gonna try them like this first. What do you guys think? What? Oh my gosh, I almost like killed myself with the scissors. Not really, I was gonna stab my feet because it literally fell straight towards my toes. It's hilarious. That's what you get when you go live. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Stephanie, I am working on a class. I think with COVID and stuff, I've just become, so, I don't know, it's just maybe I'm being lazy or whatever, or I'm doubting myself. I started working on my class, my next class, but I am having like, what am I trying to say? I'm doubting the class. Like I'm thinking, is this actually a good class? That's me. But that I do that all the time. But I think it's taking me forever because I keep going back in and adding things and stuff, and I shouldn't. And I know I tell you guys this all the time, you shouldn't doubt yourself, but when it comes to people purchasing something, that's where I try to make it worth everybody's money, you know? So I always doubt myself with the classes. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I have a deadline for the end of August, and I hope to be done with it by the end of August and share it with you guys. The Positivity Passport is amazing. Like that's a project like I did not, when I got it from Christine, I knew that I wasn't gonna like make it a project, let's say. It was more like, oh, I'm just gonna work in it whenever I want kind of thing. And then Tashi comes and is like, okay, we're gonna do this like positivity passport for July. And I'm like, oh no, Tashi, don't tempt me. Like, don't tempt me to do that. I ended up not doing it because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get it done, like no way. So it's still on my desk. Whenever I want to create in it, I can. What do you guys think? That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love the colors. And I'm so happy that I didn't add black flowers. I tend to do that, adding the black flowers. But what I do want to do, that totally like rhymed. This is something I thought I would stamp. But I can't stamp it on my flowers because it's not gonna work. Maybe I can just stamp it on white paper and add that as well. Let's see. Got nothing to lose. Try it. But I do want to go through my stamps, maybe my like pattern stamps, and see if I can add something there or around my flowers, because it's kind of blah. And usually I would add like crystal drops or something like that. But I would like to first try with my stamps. Yeah, Tashi's enthusiasm. Yeah, I was like, come on, Tashi, don't give me another project. And Tashi's looked amazing. Her positivity passport. There was just so many people sharing gorgeous spreads. Really, really pretty spreads. I get so inspired. That was horrible cutting. I don't know, that looks horrendous, but what do you guys think? Should I add that in there? Or maybe up here? I don't know. Or is that too like bold and... my stamps, I have one of my organization videos. I think I shared how I organize my stamps, but they're in buckets. And they are just organized by brand. That's it. No themes, nothing. My brain doesn't work that way. Oh my gosh, me too, Amy. I'm like the worst journaler. And she writes pages on pages, and her journaling is amazing. Above the flowers, Carol says. Kind of up here, maybe? Or tuck? Let's see. Let's see, I don't know. Or underneath? Let's see, I'm gonna leave this side. What I wanna do, I'm not sure about it, is go through my stamps. Oh, I have to trim this stuff off too. The flowers on the side. Okay. And hold on, let's see. Okay, I have this from Carrie Bradford. Whoop, I almost tore my stamp, you guys. That's crazy. Okay. And I might just stamp some X's, some small ones around my stamping, or my flowers. Let me see. Yeah, I think I might not end up using it anyway. Yes, Tashi, we are always talking about you. Because you're awesome sauce. I haven't used that word in like forever. Now I feel like a 5-year-old. My kids say sometimes I sound like a 5-year-old. Maybe I should just go with like a dark gray. Let's try the dark gray. Seems like my son got bored and left. Okay, so either black or dark gray. Let's go with the dark gray. That way it's not like so harsh. Yeah, I like the gray. Actually, let me do it this way. trying to make sure that like I get some. I don't want them. Maybe I should let them get on the flowers. We'll see. That did not work. There we go. Oh, you know what I have? Holy moly, I totally forgot. Let's see if any of them match. I'll share with you. I was so lucky to get Beth Kingston's new bundle that's going on, or is on HSN. I think it goes after tomorrow or something like that. But in that bundle, I have to share with you. So I actually am going to have an unboxing, but you guys, you'll even see it in my unboxing when I open this box. It is jam-packed. Ooh, there's a hair. That's gross. Okay, jam-packed with chipboard. Look at that. It's beautiful. I can't get over it. I was so excited when I opened the box. I was like, what? It's like chipboard. There's hearts, there's butterflies, there's stars. Gorgeous. So maybe I can use some of the chipboards. Let's see if they match. I don't even know if they're going to match, but we're going to see, because I think the butterflies would be perfect. Like to add in between, even like the hearts. But I'm probably going to stick to small. Like you guys, there's so many different sizes. It is gorgeous. Oh, actually, you're right, Amy. I think they would. Like her colors are very basic, very subtle. I don't know, like, I don't know why I have a hard time with stars. I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I always struggle with stars. I need like hearts. I know Beth bought the box, didn't you, Beth? Yeah, there she is. She wrote that. I'm sorry. I try not to like share everything, but there's things that you just have to share. And they're just so good. Maybe I should add some like off my flowers. Or like, wait. A small one, a small one. There we go. Like maybe do something like, sorry about the door. I'm sure the kids are taking out Stitch, the dog. Trying to see. They don't really match with my colors, but I think if I like add the subtle ones, that it would work. How about that blue? That blue works. Okay, I don't like these two together like that. I think I'm just gonna spread them like that. Bring in, I wish there was black. That was my only complaint when after I did my unboxing stuff. I was like, hold up, why did I not have black? But I guess I'm like the only person that uses black, so much black on their spread. How about that? What do you guys think? But I have a whole unboxing. I know a lot of people use stars and wonderfully, Amanda. Like Kelly Knoll uses so many stars on her projects and they're gorgeous, but I have a hard time working with stars. Do you guys think I should go with those? I like the butterflies here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick those down. I like the teal with the darker green and kind of off his shoulder. That's really pretty. Kind of like that. I don't know about the pink. Yeah? So stick with that pink and not change it with the lighter pink. I think I'm just gonna go with it. I'm going with it. But it's a box of goodness, you guys. I think that was my favorite from the whole bundle. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. It's always the basics. The basics are always the most exciting. I can always also use enamel dots if I wanted to. but I know I have my Feed Your Craft. Let me find it real quick. The Pattern Play stamp set. And if you guys have been like Feed Your Craft customers for a while, you know that stamp set is like one of my favorites as well because it's such a good stamp set. Let me find it. Why am I having a hard time finding it? Pattern Play. Where'd you go? And now I can't find my Pattern Play stamp set. Oh, there it is. It was the first one and I was skipping it the whole time. Okay. So let's, yeah, I knew the Pattern Play had the smaller X's. So I'll probably stamp those with the black ink. Give some depth a little bit. So I'm gonna move these a bit. Stamp behind it. Let's see. Need to pull this up. Okay, I'm gonna stamp some here. And I think I will grab this and just add it randomly. I don't know if the pebble, actually, I'm gonna use, hold on, you guys, hold on, the mink. Okay, that's so funny, Amanda. By the way, Amanda has a podcast, if you guys didn't know. Amanda, plug in your podcast. It's really good. Okay, so everybody's good with this. The box, I believe, is selling on HSN and on their website, on Kingston's Crafts Shop. I think that's what the website is. Yeah, and Carol just said, yeah, I think they ship worldwide as well. So definitely check their website as well. I should have stamped that in black because it kind of looks, well, looks fine. I'm going to add some enamel dots anyway. What do you guys think? Looking good so far. Always adding, whoops, enamel dots or crystal drops. Look at that, jumped across my page. What the heck? It's hilarious. Oh, actually need to bring in another color too. Some of this blue. Something like that. And I always end up with the larger enamel dots, which is crazy. I don't know, I can't use them for some reason. My brain doesn't work that way. Okay. Add some here. Maybe yellow, actually. Let's see, this one. And maybe some down here. Some of the blue. Yellow. And on the side as well. That looks nice. I don't have enough of the small ones. That ticks me off. Something like that. What do you guys think? Yes, Amanda, mention your podcast. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. You're interviewing Azari. That's so cool. And you guys, if you've watched, I think last week's videos where I used Azari's stamps and cards, she's an amazing designer. Okay. So follow Amanda's podcast. It's so good. I think this layout is done. I don't think I want to add anything. It looks really good. I'm gonna pass on this. I think it takes away from the quote and the simplicity of the photo and the layout. I just think this looks good. Yeah, it's the Everyday Artist, Elizabeth. That's Amanda's podcast. It's, isn't it Apple? That's so funny, Beth. See, because it's good. You already subscribed to it. Okay. So I think this one's done. I can do another spread. We have like 45 minutes or so. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's on Apple, this podcast. So I think we can do another spread. Now, I was lucky enough to celebrate with Carrie Bradford on their 10th birthday of her shop, and I created a layout of my son. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so we're putting this aside. I'll take photos of that and post it on Instagram so you guys can get a closer look. So I created a layout for Carrie's celebration. I made this and I posted it on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you not following me on Instagram? Because honestly, I do share a lot of projects that I don't have process videos for YouTube, if that makes sense. So definitely follow me there. But I created this for Carrie's blog and to share on Instagram. And I got so many questions about the spread. And a lot of people are so sweet. They messaged me and said they loved it and all that good stuff. But I thought it would be fun to kind of recreate this, but with a different photo and just share with you. Oh, thank you, Tashi. How I put this kind of together. It's not going to look exactly the same, but basically just using your stamps to create like a block collage. I think that's what I'm going to be calling it. Oh, that's so awesome, Tammy. That makes me so happy. That's the best part of doing what I do and sharing what I share, is when people actually start creating projects because of what I'm sharing. Okay, now I just need to grab that traveler's notebook again. Thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's see what I'm documenting. Go through my photos real quick, because I know like I can, there's some layouts here I can't share yet, but first I have to find a page that is simple enough. Well, I mean, I could cover that or cover this side and use that pattern as well. Can change it up, or we could use this. So I can always use a larger photo, makes the block stamping boulder, I guess. So I'm just trying to see what, oh, maybe I can do that one. Isn't he the cutest, you guys? Could totally do that one. I think I have another picture of him as well. So I would kind of add it here actually. And then kind of do my blocks here. The sticker like on my cover, Mary, that one I got it from an Etsy shop. I know I have it linked in my latest planner and daily journal video. So last week's live. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I fill my traveler's notebook every month, but I don't finish it at the end of the month, if that makes sense. And I'm okay with that. It takes me a little bit longer, so I get into the next month until I finish my traveler's notebook. And so Studio Calico releases the kits, and I use the kit for, so this one was August release, this traveler's notebook, but I'm using it for July because I'm usually like a month, or they're a month ahead kind of thing. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this one, and we're gonna just go ahead and stick it down. I'm gonna cover that pattern because I want to do the blocking situation, and I will just add that here. And then we're gonna stamp. This is gonna be hard to stamp them because I added those enamel dots. So fingers crossed that it works. And what I'm gonna do, I can always take those enamel dots off and put them back later. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some alphas and use the alphas to stamp words that represent this cutie here. So if you guys have good words, share them with me. I'll use them. So I'm just gonna go through my stamps real quick and grab a few. So I'm actually gonna stick to that stamp set, the same stamp set that I used for my son's spread. I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take off my enamel dots here because I'm not gonna be able to stamp my words, especially these right here. So I'm just gonna set them aside and I can add them later. And we're gonna start stamping. Let's start. So I usually, what I did for my son's layout, where did I put it? I went with red because of his cap. So what I'm gonna do for this spread, I will stick to the same style, probably stamp in black, and then add some green from the grass here and kind of build off of that and just kind of go through my, let me grab this, go through my stamps. Carrie has some really good like blocked words, and Kelly Perky. So those are like definitely go-tos when I'm creating something like this. Thank you, thank you. Isn't he just so cute? Oh, thank you, Natalie. Yeah, thank you for sharing that with Mary. Like Natalie said, it is from Coffee Girl Stickers on Etsy. So maybe I should stamp adorable. Will that even fit? I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, you guys are giving me words. Thank you. I'm gonna use my smaller block. I'm gonna start with adorable. And like halfway through, hopefully I don't forget, halfway through I'm going to stamp one of the letters in green. And that's gonna kind of help bring in the green to my, oh, what did it be? Okay, so it's gonna help bring in the green to the opposite side. and it's gonna look pretty cool. So we're gonna stamp those. Thank you, Carol, for all those words. I'm gonna try to use them all. And he's grown so much since this picture. This is like, obviously, like beginning of July. So he's gotten so much bigger. It's ridiculous how fast he has grown. And sometimes he has naughty days. Oh my gosh, it's like having a toddler in the house again. And sometimes he's just so perfect that we're like, what's wrong with him today? When he's really good, everybody's like, something's wrong with Stitch. So we're gonna add those. I love these. I don't even know if these or this stamp set is still available on Carrie's site. But if it's not, she has loads of alpha stamps. And I probably have 90% of them. Shared her project for the celebration, and she used the home stamp, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need the home stamp now. And I went on there and it was already sold out, so I was like, thank God it was sold out. I really need to stop buying stamps. Ooh, I like the rascal too. I'd definitely be adding that one. I'm trying to go slow with stamping my words because, as you guys know, I tend to misspell things and forget letters. See, and I forgot to stamp in green. Okay, we're just gonna stamp the E in green. It's good, at least I remembered that. Maybe I should go with the fern, maybe? Let's just see. Let me stamp it on some blank paper and see if I like this green. Yeah, and I like that it's like a dark green. I'm going with that green. Yeah, I like that it's dark. I don't want it to be too bright kind of thing. Subtle. Can you guys tell if that... I can even play around with my greens, by the way. I can stamp another word right here, just like I did for my sons. So I'm gonna use like a smaller, I'm going with a shorter word. So let's see some of the words. Maybe fun will fit in here. Or let's see, joy. Oh, joy would fit here. I have an idea. Okay, so let's try this. Because my J is gonna be longer. And I can stamp the O in that green. So kind of stamp it here, like that. And then I'm gonna grab the green and my O. And stamp that like right above my D. That looks pretty cool. It's just literally trying to fit your words into each other, where obviously they're not one, but they're kind of combined. And that's how you can create block lettering and stuff, and block words, and or my blocked collage. That's what I decided to call it. So we're gonna do this like that. That's pretty neat. I really like that green with the black, like that a lot. Okay, so I know that I have a lot of stamps from Carrie. Let me grab them real quick. I'm trying to find some of like my word stamps from Carrie. Oh, and I have this. This one works too. Okay, I think let's stick to these for now. So I have these really pretty ones. He definitely has attitude sometime. That's a good stamp to add. Mr. Attitude. I'm telling you, he's like a child, like a teenager, toddler / everything. Okay. What did I do? Everybody's, oh, I forgot the L. Oh my gosh. I was not even looking at the chat. Oh, I wish we had like speakers or something. So, oh, I do this all the time. How will I fix this? Let me see. White out the E and then add your L. Oh, I could do that actually. But then if I stamp over, man. Okay, let's see. I guess that's my best. Oh, wait, maybe I can. But that's so off. That's gonna look off. Okay. I'm guessing the whiteout is my only, it's the only way to do this. Even though I think when I stamp over the whiteout, it's gonna look odd. Should I go for it? Oh, hold on. I don't think you can squeeze it in there. I doubt it. Man, I told you I was just complaining about myself and I did the same thing. Oh, that's a good one, Elizabeth. You know what? Okay, so do I do... I'm like reading through everybody's, trying to see if anybody's giving me some good ideas. I'm gonna try, hold on. Let's see if it fits. Hold up, hold up. I should look at the chat more often. But I'm like sitting here chatting with... How about something like that where in black and then kind of the E is over? What do you guys think about that? Well, the problem is I don't have matching paper. Like the paper I have is my dotted. Yeah? Cover this page. Oh, I am not redoing this, you guys. You need to know that I just go with it. I can try it. Like I can definitely like trim this out, let's say, and see if I can cover that up and how it would look. So let's say I put that over there. You can still see it. It's gonna look odd. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna stamp the L over the E and see how, like to the side kind of, and see how it looks. If it looks really, really bad, then I'm just gonna have to figure out a different way. How does that look? Does that look really bad? It does. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It looks offish. It looks weird. So this is what's going to happen. Let me see if I have something in this notebook that I know I will not use, like a pattern or something in the notebook. But I really like all the patterns this month, of course. Let me see. I'm just trying to make sure I don't share with you guys a layout that I'm not supposed to. Well, that one's pretty. And that one's good. Actually, I don't like this. So I can pull this out. I can cut some of this off And I can definitely figure something out for this spread. Anyway, I like to do like little flips and tuck-ins and stuff, so I can definitely use it. Because I don't think I'm gonna use that. So going back here, we'll just try to cover that up and kind of set it where it matches something like that. Okay, I should be looking at the chat more often. No, I don't think she has a YouTube channel. I think just on Instagram. I'm just gonna go for this, you guys. I think it's easier. So I'm just trying to make sure that these like match. Like the grid. I don't know how high I need this. That. And hopefully nobody notices but us. And it's too big, so I'm gonna trim this down a little bit. I'm trying to go with the lines here. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this way. Okay, I'm going for it. Stick it down. And I'm just going to make sure these line up. Yeah, lines up. That works. It's a craft emergency. Oh my God. Amanda, you always crack me up. Okay, so now maybe I'll stamp the L with the green and then the E with the black. Okay, so again, going live, things happen. And that's okay. And you know there's like a delay, so even if you guys were shouting at me to not forget my L, I would have not noticed. That's something I so hate about myself when I'm stamping. Thank you guys. Thank you for your help for covering that up. Because I like refuse to start over, you guys. I can't. It's not something I can do. Okay, so that one's done. Going back to our little stamp here that I want to stamp out the attitude. So this is a good stamp to stamp in like in smaller spaces because you're always going to have those small spaces and you don't know what to do with them. So I might go with the green actually because I don't want to overdo it with the black and I want my words to stand out. And if I stamped it with black, it would just kind of blend into my larger words. So we're going to try it with the green. And I'm going to stamp it directly on my spread because ain't nobody got time for that. There we go. It's a good one. And then we're going to go through this stamp set again because there's some cute words and stuff that I can use. And like I do this thing called What I Want. That would work for him. I might use that one. Let me put it aside. I'm trying to find like words that work for Mr. Stitch here. Adventure. He's always doing some kind of adventure. Let's add that one. So with the adventure, it's again a smaller word that I can kind of stamp maybe black should just leave my stamp pads open, but I'll forget what color is what. So maybe stamp it around here, like that. Look through this again and find something to fill out my space. Yes, exactly. You always have to have surgery going on when you're crafting. Unforgettable. Maybe not, no. Outdoors. Yeah, that one works. I'm gonna use black for that one too. I'll add it like next to adorable. And I also recommend to, you know, go vertical, go horizontal. That did not, oh, I see there's a thingamabobber back there. An enamel dot. So it's going on this. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, stamp horizontally, vertically, you know, make things fit nicely. Hopefully I can finish the spread before we sign off. My son's so bored because I banned him from the internet until I'm done because our internet is just horrible lately. I think also because like weekends, everybody's home and on their internet. I covered that up. A lot of cover-ups today, you guys. Okay, so let's see what I have here. So I want to, like that play is perfect for stitch. So I'm gonna use that. And definitely use different fonts, you know, just play with it. Don't overthink it, you know. You saw me save that, so anybody can do it. I just want to kind of fit it in between. Oh, I think it fits in my Y. So I'm gonna go with the green again. Let's see. Actually, I think it says I can't even know. Is there a word? There might be. I have to look. I always stamp I can't even. I always stamp it out myself because that's what I always say. Like, I can't even right now. The stamping is hard on the spread because of my flowers on the opposite page. See? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix this. Let me get this closer to me. Yeah. It's the flowers and the chipboard on the opposite page. And of course, I had to choose this page to start doing all the stamping in the world. It's ridiculous. Anyways. Can stamp the play all day. So it's, let me get this in here. Kind of something like that. Oh, there you go. She says Heidi Swap has a I can't even stamp. I like that, Amanda. I think, Amanda, you and I have to create our own stamps. We could be really, really good at it. Oh, there's a love this face stamp. Of course, I'm going to use it. That's from a Carrie Bradford stamp set. I don't know if that's going to fit here. Will it fit? Oh, it fits. Okay, I might stamp it there in black. So basically, that's how I created that layout. Really simple, really easy. And believe me, it was, you know, not a big thing. By the way, I don't think, well, actually stamped fine. I thought it wasn't going to work because of all the bumpiness on the opposite side. It's kind kind of crooked a little bit, but who cares? I don't. See, we have a customer, Amanda. Tashi said she would buy our stamps. So I think, oh, you know what? I could stamp that doggy stamp. Hold up. Now I just have to find it. From Studio Calico. Yep. Oh, I could totally stamp the doggy. Oh. Okay, I'm going with it. Isn't he just so cute? He's just the cutest. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm gonna stamp him right here. And I hope it works, because I totally don't want to fussy cut him out and stamp again. Yes. We are so gonna do this. And I said, like, we already have customers. I think I want to stamp this maybe in green somewhere here. I'm basically trying to find the little spots for the little stamps and then kind of build from there. So like I have some space here. I could always add a heart here, so I'll actually go ahead and do that. With, I think with lace layout, I didn't use any like hearts or anything like that. Maybe I did, I can't remember. But, you know, you can do your own thing. That one's too big. I think that one's a good size. So I'll use this one. And I'm gonna actually stamp it in black because we have that play right above it, so. It's kind of like that. And anyway, this spread is more playful than lace, so it's okay to add a little something here and there. I'm gonna add the mini ones as well. Probably just go vertical with those. See, kind of fill in those empty spots. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's see what this stamp has. I think that's it for that one. But by the way, the stamp set, talking about like attitude and stuff, the stamp set from Carrie has really cool words. I hope it's still available because it is such a good stamp set. It has like the sorry not sorry, you are so cool, and then shh, nobody cares. That one's like perfect. Calling it a day, I'm so done, make your own rules, I'm okay with that. What else to say here? I would like to confirm that I don't care. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Oh, the stamp is kind of offish. Own your weirdness, like, that's really good. I should stamp that for Stitch. Because sometimes he acts so weird. We're just like, what are you doing? I don't think I have paw prints. I obviously don't have dog stamps yet. I've been looking around trying to see. My problem with dog stamps, I don't like the cutesy stuff. So the stuff the card makers use are more cutesy, and that's not something I like. So I want like a dog stamp that is simpler, let's say, and the dog stamp itself is simple. I can't tell if I'm live or if I'm not. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I was about to write a message to you guys. I think I'm having a hard time with my connection today. For some reason, it's just going all whack. So annoying. So I think I'm going to wrap this up because if it's going to keep cutting me off, it's ridiculous. So annoying. I mean, I hope it's just for today with this internet situation. It was going on all weekend, so it seems like it's their problem, not mine. Oh, does she? I would definitely check it out, Amanda. I think, should I finish this if I can? Hopefully it doesn't cut me off. So we're gonna go with it real quick and hopefully it doesn't cut me off, okay? So what I'm gonna do, there was another stamp set that I was thinking of using. And I'm just trying to find it real quick before the internet goes all wonky. Amanda, you were like, purchased it. I could totally use my summer stamp. Yeah, fingers crossed that this works out. I'm just going through my stamp sets trying to think of a good stamp set to use. The words I used on lathe spread, I can't really use them for a stitch, so I'm just going through my stamps trying to see what I can use for this little guy. Or maybe I should just stamp my own words, which is kind of funny because I'm sure I have stamps with words. A lot of them. I find it so funny that how when you're looking for a certain stamp, you can't find it anymore. Oh, look at that one. This is another Carrie Bradford. Love this one. I've had this one for so long. I just found the Pretty Clever because he's so clever. Let's see how I'm going to stamp that one. With the green up top. Oh yeah, that's true. Grow works. Thank you. I will grab that in a sec. So I don't want to go too high up. So what I mean is, like, I don't want to like go all the way up because I need some white space. That's how my brain works. So what I end up always doing is kind of just adding a little bit to the bottom or more to the bottom and a little bit to the top. That's what I'm trying to say. And that way your stamping and your block collage is not like overwhelming, you know? And it's more subtle. But I do know I want like something in label style or blocks. So I'm gonna do this. Going through this. Did I stamp that? No. There's a play all day. Somebody mentioned the play all day. So I'm gonna stamp that and I'll probably just stamp it. And this, does it fit? Yeah. And I'll create a little kind of label look. And I will stamp it maybe in black first and then decide the center or the words. Hopefully I'm still on. Or again. There we go. And actually I'm probably just gonna go ahead and stamp it in black as well. So we're gonna stamp the play all day. Perfect. I guess everybody's internet is going down today for some reason. I hope I'm still on. I'm just going with it. Hopefully we're back. I don't know if you guys, if it cut me off or not, but my sister's in the chat. and she's awesome. So I think that's it. I think that's all I want to add. I could definitely add the grow kind of, you know, but I like that I have the white space. And okay, cool. So we're still on. And I like that I have the white space. So I don't think I want to add anymore, but I can definitely use some of my stickers and things like that. So maybe go through my puffies if I wanted to. And I should add maybe something, maybe not. We'll see if I find something I can always add to it. And I'm trying to think if I want to add more hearts. Probably not. Oh, look, these have like the darker greens. I could use maybe like this one. Or I can bring in the yellow. Oh, that yellow looks really good. And I definitely don't mind doing the 3 colors, even though I stuck to, what, 2 colors on my sun spread, but I think this, bringing in the yellow looks good. Kind of something like that. Simple, looks good. Oh my gosh. Is this working or not? You know how many times I took this off my... You guys, this is horrible. Okay, so sorry about this. It's just getting out of hand with the connection. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'll post close-ups to my spreads and share with you guys all the pictures. Thank you so much, especially that for some reason today our internet connection was horrible. I apologize about that. I hope we can get this fixed, and so hopefully next weekend will be okay. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. You're so sweet. I really had fun with these. Loved them. Love the simplicity of this one. I appreciate every single one of you guys for joining in, for spending your Sunday with me. Yeah, the internet is just horrible today. I apologize about that, you guys. Yeah, but it was a fun Sunday. I always enjoy spending my Sundays with you guys. Oh, you see there, Karen let us in on what's going on with our internet. And by the way, there was like an earthquake recently, like in this morning in the North Carolinas and stuff. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Thank you so much, Amanda. Yeah, I'll let my people call your people, Amanda. You're so awesome. Don't forget to follow Amanda's podcast. She has a great podcast. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for joining in. I'll let you guys know for next week. Or actually, I'll do a little post on Instagram and ask you guys what you... I think that would be fun for next Sunday's live. And we'll do a poll on what everybody wants me to do. Oh, that's okay. That's fine, Karen. I'll have it on replay, even though today was just wonky with the internet.